Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another very late night boring episode. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight, another kind of a test. I'm still enjoying using that Fast and Final Spackle, the spackling paste that I really like, and I want to play with it tonight with some stencils. And what I've done differently is I've added some 24 karat gold paint to my spackle to give it a little bit sparkle and have it not be quite so white. I did do a test piece that I'll show you. That's kind of the inspiration for the big one we're going to do tonight. Similar. So this background is painted Paynes Grey, and we've done a couple of really pretty different stencils on there. And then I had a happy little accident with some TLP Abalone. When I was opening the jar, it kind of ploofed out and got all over the corner, but I kind of like how it looks on there with the shimmer and the sparkle. So I sort of intentionally did the same thing on this bigger one. This is a 24 by 24 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artists Loft, which I have painted Paynes Grey, and has a little bit of that abalone sparkle on there. Not quite as much as that one, but still enough. So we have a couple of different stencils that we're going to use that are very pretty, that I'm excited about. There's one of them. And then we have a little kind of a star, which I want to do about 3 of these. One there, and one there. And then I have an elephant, which I think is so cute. And I'm probably going to do 2 facing each other, which I think will be really pretty. And then I have a couple of smaller mandalas also that we might put here and there. So that's the game plan. I have my spackling paste, which I have mixed with my 24 karat gold. I have a scraper to clean the stencils off. And I have some baby wipes. And I have a couple of palette knives. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start, I think, with this one, so that after that I can just turn it around and not touch it anymore. Now normally if I was using paint I would tape them down, but I'm not actually going to do that tonight. I'm just going to hold it as best I can, because this is, I don't know, I just don't trust the tape. So this is the spackle that I've mixed with my gold. Now when you add paint to it, it gets a little softer. It's not as stiff, but that's okay. It still works and it's still going to dry just fine. So we're just going to get some on the back of our palette knife and we're going to get started. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
Okay, so this one has a nice little lip on the edge, so I'm just going to line that up with the bottom of the canvas. Right there. And we're going to get going. Here we go. And I'm not going to put it on super thick, but it's not going to be super thin either. And we're just going to hold it down as best we can, because we don't really want it to lift. And we don't want to make a mess. And I do see the 24 karat gold shimmering in here, so that's cool. Happy about that. And just be careful along your edges. And you should be fine. Just go nice and slow. Alright, so we've got that part done. Going through the middle. That's looking pretty good. Everything's covered. I do want to smooth it out a little bit because I don't really want a lot of texture on there. Okay. And we're going to use my lifty things over here. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
Very cool.
Very 3D.
I love that contrast against that darker Paynes Grey. So I'm just going to bring this one over here. I'm not going to use this one again tonight, but I'm going to show you how I clean it off very simply. And you can even take this spackle and just put it right back in your bowl. And I'm going to take a baby wipe and wipe it down real quick, gently. One side and then the other. So I would not recommend letting your spackle dry on your stencils, because it'll be a lot harder to get off if it's dry. Just wipe it down. And there you go. Try not to do that. So that one's cleaned off. Alright, let's wipe this off too. Alrighty. And we're good for number 2. So now I'm going to turn this around. And we're going to do this first one. So the middle one I think should be a little higher. Yes, HOA?
Yeah.
So one about there. And then maybe one there and one there. So we're going to do this one first. That looked to be about the center. Yes. Alright, here we go. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, mother.
Here we go. And when these are obviously all on one sheet initially. But when you're cutting them, try to leave yourself some room to hold it so that it doesn't lift. Obviously, if you want them more raised up, you can add more and make it a thicker layer on there. But you will get a cleaner result if it's not as thick. Okay, so we're just going to smooth that out a little bit. Alright. Ready, darling?
Yes, mother. Voila.
Cool.
Can you just drop it down and start it? You have to wipe it off?
Well, I have to use it right now again, so yeah, to clean it off. You don't have to film this part though.
I know, but I thought you could just put it down. And...
No, it'll be messy.
Oh.
It won't be clean if you do it that way.
Okay.
Just to get this off really quick before it has a chance to dry on there. Okay. Alright, so now this one should go about here. Okay. Here we go. Hold it down. You ready, Mother?
Yes, my dear.
Yeah. You see how this one I put more spackle on it? So it's got more messy raised edges, whereas this one's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Okay. This last one I think is gonna go. Is it? Okay. Alright. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, mother. Semper Paratus.
So I do want this one to look pretty clean like that one, so I'm not going to go as heavy as I did with that other one.
Like marshmallow fluff, but not as sticky.
It's lovely. It's a wonderful consistency to play with. It is really a lot of fun. Okay. Keep getting that one corner. Okay, so we're going to turn this again, and we're going to do our little elephant friends, which I'm quite excited about. So I want this guy about over here. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We flip him over. Here you go. There. So we're gonna go like that. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, madam.
Here we go. Okay, ready? There you go. That's cute. Let's clean him off real quick. So now he's gonna go over here. That even.
Maybe you should stick a piece of tape on it.
I want to stick a piece of tape on it. Okay. Ready, darling?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Alright. Ready, my love?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. A little extra right there. Okay.
Fluffy tail.
Cute. Okay. That's looking good. Okay. And now we just have some little pretty ones to put on there. Okay, I'm going to put this one right there. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little lady. Okay. And I smudged it a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna do.
Like it there.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Put while we're ahead. We make a big mess. And we're good. Okay. Okay. And then I have one more small one. There, I think.
Yep.
Yes, or not?
Balance.
Okay. It's a very small one. Okay. Maybe we should do this one in a couple more other little places.
Oh, you don't want to fill it up, do you?
No, I don't want to fill it up, but I also don't want it to look empty. Maybe we do one more. Maybe over here. Okay. See, that one's dry. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool.
Indeed.
You think it needs any more? You need something there.
Don't get too symmetrical.
No.
Balance, not symmetry.
I'm gonna put this one up there. I don't know if you guys heard what HOA just said, but it was pretty important. Balance, not symmetry. And we're gonna put this up here. Alright. Ready, my love?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could leave it like that. Or I could wipe it off and do it again. Let's wipe it
Does
off.
it look incomplete? It looks incomplete.
That makes me nervous. it off and try that again. There we go. We're going to hold it this time. Much better. Okay. All right. I like it. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay. Yes? No? Cool? Huh?
It's upside down
Yeah,
to me.
I know. Not quite done yet. Okay. So, here's our elephant mandala stencil with our little kissing elephants.
Can you hold it up to me?
So this is on a Paynes Grey background with a little bit of Abalone shimmer on there. And our spackle actually has some of the 24 karat gold in it. So it's not going to dry completely white. It's going to dry just like this. And it will probably be dry by tomorrow morning, which I will have a very good chance of showing you guys at the end of this video the dried results. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you a couple of different ways to think about playing with your stencils. One thing that I think is really important with stencils is the number that you're using on there. I like odd numbers. Personally, I don't like even numbers, and I like to stack with the same stencil. You could come back in the next day and do, you know, another one kind of on top of the dried ones. I probably won't do that because I like how this looks. I think it's very clean looking. I love the contrast between the darker Paynes Grey and the whiter color of the stencil. And I think the mandalas are beautiful, and I love the elephants, and I'm pretty happy with this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one too. I will show you tomorrow when it's totally dry. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed playing, and I hope you give you guys some ideas of different things that you can do with some of the supplies you have and make something awesome. Especially if you can't draw. Like I can't draw at all. Stencils are awesome for me because I love the patterns that they make, but I couldn't do that by hand in a million years. So
Because you haven't practiced it.
Honey, my stick figures beg me to erase them. Okay. But this was awesome. So we'll be right back with dried results. I think it's cool. Okay, so this is the next day, and it is dry, which is one of the things that I love about doing these stencils with the spackle. It dries really fast. This came out very cool. I'm very happy with this one. I love these mandalas. I love the shapes. I love how clean they came out. This one's really pretty. I like our little elephants. I put a little bit of gold in the center, just as a little bit of a focal point. Gail is trying to take the painting. But I think this one came out really pretty. I love that three-dimensional texture on there. I think it's really, really cool. And the thicker you put it on, the more you see the 3D-ness of it. I think I added that one after we were done shooting, and this little one down here also, just for a little bit more balance. But I like it. You could do a lot more with this. You could go in and paint like the centers of the mandalas with some gold or with some other colors if you wanted to. Stop it, Gail. But this one turned out really, really pretty. I'm very happy with this little elephant mandala piece. Part of my brain keeps thinking it needs something else, but I'm not sure what. So if you guys have any ideas of what it might need, let me know, and I will think about it. So this was really fun. I'm going to go get the dried results for our big, huge 36 by 48 Wanderlust that we did. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the dried results of our Crushing Waves, that giant 36 by 48 Wanderlust pour. I have to say I'm a lot happier with it now than I was after I finished pouring it. These canvases just that thin, just flexing, and that potato chipping thing drives me kind of nuts. And it was seriously bowing while it was wet, but because we stretched it out so darn much, it didn't pool in the center, which is lovely. So there's no cracking or anything. We did get some really pretty fingerlings in here. I love this section right there with the cells. Kind of looks like a tornado right there. It's kind of neat. But so a couple of mistakes with this one. I definitely needed about twice as much paint as I poured on there, but because we had enough flow extender, it ended up working out. But I do really like this piece. I think it came out very, very pretty. I love this secondary color of turquoise that we got from the mixing with the 24 karat gold and the pearl yellow and probably the Naples yellow. The Naples yellow definitely lightened up the Van Dyke brown, but I think it's very, very pretty. So this one came out cool. So these are the dried results for Crashing Waves, that 36 by 48 Wanderlust. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a like and a comment, and make sure you're subscribed. And as always, if you can share the videos, it's always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.